Hi everyone. This week's wine of the week is the Fattoria Svetoni Rosso di Montepulciano DOC 2024, which comes from Fattoria Svetoni, which is located in the Montepulciano area of Tuscany in Italy. And an important distinction to make right out of the gate here is that Montepulciano di Abruzzo and Rosso di Montepulciano are two very different things. And in this case, the Rosso di Montepulciano is made from primarily Sangiovese grapes, or Prugnolo Gentile as it's known in Italy, whereas Montepulciano di Abruzzo is made with Montepulciano grapes and produced in Abruzzo. So this is a Tuscan red wine that is produced in the Montepulciano area of Tuscany. And it's really, an everyday expression of the terroir, offering great drinkability and a lot of food pairings at a reasonable retail cost. So it's a great wine for wine connoisseurs, people looking for something elegant or higher end, but also very approachable for people who are drinking more casually. So just to give you an idea about the winery, Fattoria Svetoni traces back to 1865 when they first began producing wine under the Svetoni family. And the property initially was built as a Leopoldina farmhouse commissioned by Pietro Leopoldo, who was the Grand Duke of Tuscany in the late 1700s. And later on, it was acquired by the Svetoni family, who has been making wine there for over 150 years. They grow wine in 20 to 26 hectares of planted vineyards in prime zones like Gracciano and Cervognano, and where the Prugnolo Gentile grape really thrives, thanks to elevation, breezes, and excellent sun exposure. So this is a great red wine that comes from a centuries-old Tuscan estate with deep regional roots in crafting wine that reflects the tradition of the zone. So, like I said, this item is predominantly Prugnolo Gentile, or Sangiovese as it's known in the United States. And it's blended with other red grapes that are indigenous to the region, and also accepted by the Rosso di Montepulciano designation of controlled origin here. So the wine is aged with care, typically spending some time in oak, which integrates structure and softens tannins, but not so much as to overwhelm the fruit expression here. So it's fresh, balanced, with gentle complexity, which are really trademarks of the Rosso di Montepulciano. And as well as the fact that this is an estate wine, which means that the grapes are grown in Svetoni's own vineyards, so goes straight from the terroir directly into the bottle and into the glass of the consumer here. So bright red wine, notes of cherry and red berry on the nose, as well as some subtle spices and floral hints. On the palate, it's fresh acidity, it's silky, refined tannins. It's balanced, medium bodied, and very food friendly, great with pasta in red sauce or tomato sauce, grilled meats, aged cheeses, Italian foods of all kinds. And this makes it a really reliable recommendation for a wide variety of buying moments, whether someone's having a dinner party or picking a bottle for a casual Italian food night. It's a great pairing, and you're getting really high quality juice here without paying insanely high prices. So this is an excellent price to quality ratio wine and one of the staples in our portfolio for some years now.